Stop. Don't buy a generator until you've watched all of this video. There's something new sitting in the garden. This is the ALLPOWERS from ALLPOWERS. We've already done a review of that. It's robust, it's stable, it does exactly what it says on the tin. In fact, it does slightly better than the suggestions on the specs. I say suggestions because it was quite a lot more powerful when we checked it out than the specs said it was. It's been a great piece of kit and useful in the van. We've also been using the solar panels. These fold up to 1 panel wide. They slide in above the top of the, I've got them birds. They slide in above the cab on the van, take up hardly any room at all. They'd be great on the boat. You could actually hang them on the rails, I think, or maybe on the boom. But we've got something else from ALLPOWERS. They've asked us to have a look at this. On the left is the ALLPOWERS R1500. You've seen us test this. We put our name behind it. It's pretty robust. But on the right is the ALLPOWERS S2000 Pro. It's smaller, more powerful, and packs a bigger punch. It's also lighter. The S2000 has an amazing 1451 watt hours of capacity. It has a 2400 watt pure sine wave inverter, which will take a surge of 4000 watts. That will power just about anything in your home. It has fast charging in 1.5 hours. That's AC and solar. Through the XT60 socket, you can put up to 1000 watts of solar into it. And that's because it has an MPPT charge regulator inside the unit. It can take between 12 and 150 volts, 13 amps, in through this XT60 socket. It will charge at either 12 or 24 volts through the same socket. It has 11 different outputs. These include 2 USB-C ports. They both give 100 watts output maximum. It has 4 USB-A outputs, and they can give up to 18 watts out. Obviously it has an AC output, 4 plugs you can plug in, or you can plug an extension lead in. It has a cigarette lighter output, and that's 10 amps rated. It weighs just 13 kilos. This is a power consumption table for all your domestic appliances. There's only one thing it can't run, and that's your tumble dryer. You can use the S2000 as an uninterrupted power supply, and it will run just about everything on the list. So you can use it for standby power should your mains power fail. So let's give it a bit of a run. So I've left a little hoover running down here off of the ALLPOWERS to try and flatten the battery a little bit. It's been on about 4 or 5 minutes, and so far it still hasn't come off of 100%. Having said that, I have got the solar panels plugged in now, and so whatever the sun is producing, which is not a lot, as the sky is starting to cloud over a little bit, the panels are replacing. Let's have a look and see what it's doing. So that little Hoover or vacuum cleaner, it's a dirt devil actually, not a Hoover, is using just under 160 watts, 158 watts, and the battery's still reading 100%. Let's show you on the app. So I've taken a screenshot. I don't know if you can see that there. See if I can... I'll put a screenshot up. It's still on 100%. It's drawing 161 watts now. That's amazing. I've unplugged the solar as well, so it's not regenerating. It's still going. Let's have a closer look at some of the outputs. With 2,400 watts available through its 4 outlets, or of course through any one, it really does pack a punch. And of course there's also the 12 volt outlet through cigarette lighter, the 2 USB-C outputs at 100 watts, and these 4 here, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Come on, 4. They're up to 18 watts of USB-A. The XT60 socket located on the front here will let you put up to 1000 watts max in, 13 amps, at 12 to 150 volts. That's a lot of energy. So let's compare it with something that you might use on your boat or on your motorhome. Yes, the reliable old Honda. The EU22i is rated at 2 kilowatts, but it actually only puts out 1.8 kilowatts continually, and that max output is 2.2 kilowatts. That's a lot less than the S2000 Pro, and of course it's got flammable petrol to make it work. So I decided to do a pros and cons for a typical generator of that output and the S2000 Pro. You freeze the frame for a second, you can read down through these with me. You can see that actually the S2000 Pro came out with 14 points and a Honda generator only gets 2. With the generator you can't top it up from the sunshine or from when your boat or motorhome engine is running. It only charges with the use of petrol, and of course petrol is highly flammable. In fact, it's explosive as a vapour. If you look at where you'd need to use this kind of power and for how long, I think you'll find the S2000 comes out tops. I don't see anybody else doing these comparisons, do you? The facts are it's lighter, safer, cheaper to buy and run, and much more versatile than a suitcase generator. Our opinion is that the S2000's a cracking machine, but it doesn't stop there. ALLPOWERS also make the R2500, which has 2016 watt hours. The R3500, which has 3168 watt hours. And of course the big daddy, the R4000, with 3456 watt hours. So let's get a few things straight. This is not a paid promotion. We don't get any money from ALLPOWERS for telling you what we think of their product. Why don't you pop along to their website and have a look at the fantastic deals that we've managed to get for you using the link below. I think there'll come a time when the modern electronic power station sees the death of petrol generators. I hope this information's been useful for you. Tell us what you think in the comments. We love reading them. And don't forget, like and subscribe. Don't forget, drive and sail safe. Bye for now.